Today, we are finishing this office makeover. So to bring you all up to speed, this week we painted this wall in the office. It is called Cinder from Resine. It's almost like just this dark navy. It was definitely on a blue swatch, so we knew there were blue undertones, which we were happy about. If there were any undertones, we would want it to be blue. But I think it's gonna look really good. And because it's a small wall, I think it's just the perfect little statement. I love it. Coat number 1 has been applied. And we're about to go into coat number 2 right now. I am really loving how this looks. Very happy with it. It is an accent wall, so it's the only wall in the office that we painted, and it's the wall that the desk is going to line up against. We also purchased these drawer units called Alex from IKEA. Fun fact, there's actually no IKEA in New Zealand, so I found them from a website called Urban Sales. I guess it's a store in Auckland that carries some IKEA furniture, so I was able to buy 3 drawers in the Alex design, which is exactly what I was looking for. We knew we wanted to do a full length desk against this wall, so we measured the wall and then we went and picked up the timber that we needed. So we ended up getting 4 different pieces for the desktop. We've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. We used a heavy-duty wood glue and pieced them all together, plus we also went in and drilled them together from underneath at a diagonal. We will be using some wood filler today to make this all look flush and like one piece. We'll be adding some more drawers today. And right now we're gonna be adding some floating shelves to this space here right now. These are the brackets that we'll be using for the floating shelves. As you can see, we bought them black, and this is a good hack for anything brass that you want to use. Brass hardware can be pretty expensive if you can even find it. And so if you just get something basic and black like that, and you get some spray paint, I ended up going with a regular gold instead of a metallic gold because, you know, gold in general is already quite metallic, and I think that this is a great color. And it's just gonna add some pop with that navy dark charcoal wall and the wood. I think it's gonna look really lovely together. It is officially the fun part of this process. It is time to just add all of the decor and organization to the office. This is the moment I've been waiting for. I have a video to finish editing today, so I'm very excited to just get this room prepped, sit down, get my video done, and get into the flow of productivity and motivation. And as you can probably hear it, it's an echoey room right now. It's very empty, so I'm very excited to bring in everything that we picked up yesterday. We went out and just got some pieces that will make it a functional room. This is a milestone moment in the process of getting this house ready and functional for us and our lifestyle, and I'm so excited. All right, first things first, we are going to vacuum in here. We chose this rug yesterday. We decided to go with a lighter rug because the wall is so dark, so we wanted a good contrast. We don't want the room to be dark, but we wanted a good accent wall contrast. So we decided to go with this lighter color that has a little bit of like darker tones in it. Okay, so, and let's just pull this out. Okay, so there's a tripod over here, so let's move that guy. Okay, here is the rug. I love how this looks in here. It has really nice colors that help just kind of bring in all of the colors of the room, and it's really cozy. And obviously it'll take time to like kind of crease out a little bit, but over time, probably just a couple of days, it will be flat. Okay, so we've got our live plant here that I'm going to put on this side of the room because you guys are on the windowsill and live plants need sunshine. So we're gonna do that on this bottom one so that it hangs down. And then I love little pottery, stuff like this. We've had this for a long time since we lived in LA. And I'm just gonna move some stuff around, play around with it, see what works. We've got another little pottery thing that I'm gonna put at the top. Okay, and let's jump on here. Looks pretty sturdy. There we go. I think I might put this on this side because there's already a pot up there. My film camera that I need to start using again. Life's been crazy, so it has not been easy to do that hobby lately, but I'll get back into it. This is a very exciting piece to go on the floating shelves. It is my YouTube plaque for surpassing 100,000 subscribers, and we have tripled this and then some at this point. So this is one of the most exciting things to put in the office. This was my monitor from LA, where I can mirror whatever is going on with my laptop and just like essentially make my desktop larger so I can edit on a larger screen. So I'm going to put this in here. We're going to have to change the cord a little bit. We'll probably have to use an adapter, but we already do that for some things in the house that we brought from LA because I've had this for years and it's really great, and so I didn't want to get a new one.
I sold mine back over there, so I purchased a new monitor, which I'll be setting up. And then also I'm gonna help carry out with this cool little contraption, which goes up underneath the table and is designed for helping hide cords and keep them organized.
We just did one underneath Alex's desk as well. His is like a cable cube. It's a little bit different. Mm-hmm. I ordered these online because I just knew that once we organized the space and made it feel really clean and organized, that having cables everywhere underneath the desk would be kind of take away from the whole process. So you can find different cable organizers all over online, so I just tried two different ones to see how they would work out, but I think
this one looks better.
You think so?
I think so.
I think this one's good for my side because I have this big old power strip.
Yeah.
Because we're essentially running a extension cord from the outlet on Alex's side to my side for now.
The only outlet that we have on that wall.
Yeah.
So what are we thinking?
I think it needs to be back here because these two cords, one goes to my phone and one goes to my camera. This one's pretty short. Plus, if it's all the way in the back, you're gonna see it less when you walk into the room.
Okay.
So it would go, do you wanna hand it to me?
Yeah.
So it would go like this. Right back there. I started a little inspiration board, a little mood board, dream board, you know, and I'm not finished sourcing all my photos, but this is kind of where I'm at right now. That's a little folded. And so we are going to put it on the wall. Nice. This is a print that my friend Megan gave me a couple of years or so ago, and I just framed it yesterday. It's come all the way from LA, not framed, so it definitely has its little bits of imperfections, but you can't tell now that it is framed. And we're gonna put it up on the wall here, and it's essentially the coordinates of where Alex and I met. I am holding myself back from painting the frame of this right now because the wood is a little bit lighter than the wood that we have like on the desk here. But it's just, I just don't have the time nor the inspiration to do it. But if I did, I would paint it. I would use the spray paint, that brass spray paint that I used. And I still might do it someday, but for now, we're just gonna put this baby up and be done with it because we have other things to do. I just got these at this place called Knoll Leeming here in New Zealand. It's essentially just like an electronics store and it's a cable organizer. So I put one here for my iPhone and I'm gonna do one here for when I charge my camera. Welcome to our finished office. I am already feeling the inspiration boiling through my blood because it's been a year and a half since we've had an official spot to work. And if you guys watch our videos regularly, you know that we post regularly. And so regularly we are at our computers and it's just been like all different sorts of different places around the house. And now we have a place to call our own and to just put things back where they belong and not have, you know what I've been saying, like the computer on the dining room table and all that stuff. So this feels so good. It feels like a milestone moment in this home renovation process. So I'm gonna show you guys around the space. So as you guys can see, we made a double office situation. And so I am on the right side. Alex let me be by the window, which I was very grateful for because I get to turn around, I get to check on Wilson, see how the animals are doing. So I enjoy that. And in the summertime, we can open it up and have nice air in. This is a monitor that I've had since I lived in LA. I remember just really loving editing on this when I had my office in California. So it's really nice to have it back in my life because I can see my videos so much bigger, and it just helps fuel ideas for me because while I'm editing, I can see so much bigger, and it just allows me to really connect with what I'm creating a little bit more. I really love these little cable organizers. And so I put my phone and my camera, these both used to be at my nightstand, and now I have more space for like my diffuser and my pink Himalayan salt crystal, and the tech can stay in the office. These are not going to be the chairs that will stay in the office. As you can see, these are our dining room chairs with a little cozy rug on top, because our office chairs, they're this beautiful like tan leather color, and they're matching. They're coming in the mail, so they're not here yet. We're using these in the meantime. We laid down a rug. This is a nice little like tan rug that I showed you guys earlier in the video. I really like it. It's cozy, and it's kind of got the color tones that we're going through. You know, this room has this contrast, so the rug has that contrast as well. And then these are really cool. These are the Alex drawer units that I showed you guys earlier in the video. There's a lot of space in these, which are great. We're gonna get in and organize all of them. Over here, I've got like my little to-do list stuff. This will probably live most of the time on the desk, but nice that I can just put it away in here. I've got my little crystals, heart chakra and amethyst, rose quartz and amethyst. And then this is my little inspo board. And over on this side, we have Alex's side. He just got this monitor here in New Zealand. He's got his little weekly planner over here, little 2022 and 2023 planner, little notes. I got the same one, but mine's like in a tan, keeping mine in my drawers for now. And then we've got this that we're gonna use together, just kind of scheduling out the week a little bit because we are so flexible with our schedules. It's nice to have some sort of routine, and maybe we won't stick to it every single time. Things change in life, and we really love that flexibility, but having a little bit of structure to our life and our work ethic, I guess, really helps us out. So that's the plan now that we have this space. Up here, we have the floating shelves, which I definitely got the inspiration for this entire design from Pinterest, and the floating shelves are probably one of the biggest DIY projects that we've done so far in terms of just like mounting something on a wall. And I'm really proud of Alex in this because, you know, he executed this. I was like, this is what it needs to look like. We're gonna do gold brackets. The floating shelves are gonna look like this. And he executed all of the hardware and, you know, mounting it to the wall, which is the hard part. I'm the vision, he's the doer, you know what I mean? And it's nice.
She's the brains, I'm the brawn.
We love this color. I was really scared to go with a statement dark paint color like this, but I'm so happy with how it turned out. It just looks so good as an accent wall. So if you're afraid and you want to do an accent wall, you want to do a darker color, don't be scared in a room that has all light walls, especially if it's a small space, because I Googled it, and actually if you do a dark accent on one wall, it actually makes the room look bigger, and it does in this space. So we've just got all sorts of little things that inspire us up here, just stuff that feels like us and inspires us. And then over here, our little Los Angeles photo that I told you guys about earlier from my friend Megan. It was so nice to finally have that framed. And then we got these little glass jars for all of our pens and markers and highlighters and stuff. And then a beautiful little cedar wood candle to set the mood in here. And in the morning, the light is so great in this room. A lot of the sun just streams into this room in the morning because of the way that it's positioned, and it stays the warmest, which is really nice because coming into the office in the morning with the light streaming through it and it being nice and warm is really lovely. So I can't even express to you guys how good it feels to have this room done. It's been sitting as just a messy storage space since September, so it's been 10 months since we've been able to actually maximize the space, and now it's gonna be one that we'll be in a lot of the time. So it's incredible how you can just completely turn a room around, even when it's just messy and a storage space. If you just set your mind to it and you go for it, you can make huge changes in a short amount of time. So I'm really happy with this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you very soon in a new video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.